Welcome everyone to another Results Now webinar. This is Jeff Herring, your host, and we are broadcasting live from our international virtual studios here about 50 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia, in the foothills of the North Georgia mountains. And our topic today is 3 steps to evergreen traffic machines. How to work once and get traffic forever. And it is a very good thing. This is by request. This is a live encore presentation of a previous recent webinar that people kept asking, please do this again, please do this again. I missed it, I missed the replay, I've heard all these good things about it, please do it again. So we are with some added bonus material too. So how about that? And folks, I got to tell you, I'm just happy to be here because as some of you saw on Facebook this week, I spent Tuesday and Wednesday down in Tallahassee, Florida, where I'm from, doing some consulting with some old therapist friends, helping them get online. And my buddy's house that I was staying at Tuesday night, and I almost went down Monday night, or Monday, I almost went down. The bed I was to be sleeping in, a very, very large tree branch came through the roof Monday night and landed right in the middle of that bed and a sharp end too, piercing the mattress. So you can check out that photo on Facebook if you want. I'm glad to be here, you know, which begs the question, was God looking out for me? Or was God looking out for me, or was God out to get me and missed? Let me know what you guys think the answer is here in the chat. Margaret says, kind of gives you chills. Yeah, it was interesting. We kidded about it when I went to bed Tuesday night. Ah, Roz, that's sweet. She says, God was looking out for me. I need you as my coach. Marlene, you are too funny. God missed. Donald, God don't miss. Oh yeah, Joan, I do. That Twilight Zone episode. Submit it for your approval. That's right. So anyway, I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad you guys are here too. So let's move forward here. We got sponsors as always for our show. The first one is Evergreen Traffic Machines 5.0, where I'm going to show you how to create your ETMs and how you're always going to have traffic from them. Kenny says he always looks out for you and for everyone. There you go, bud. And now listen, I did this on the last webinar and it worked well and people liked it. So if you want to go ahead and go to evergreentrafficmachines.com and come on board and jump on board on the course that starts next week, you can do that. You don't have to wait till the end of the webinar. Okay, evergreentrafficmachines.com. Get the backstage pass. Investment and go right for it. That does mean though that there's going to be an offer at the end of this show. No big surprise there, right? Only if and only if I deliver on all my promises that I'm about to make you, and you guys agree that I have. And as always, we have a charity sponsor as well, Lighthouse Family Retreat. What this is the organization in the Atlanta area that works with families who have a kid that is challenged and struggling with cancer, and they take them to the beach for a week in the summer, all these families, and they just get to be a family and don't have to worry about anything, and they just get to play. And so my youngest son Caleb and I are going down there, and each set of people volunteering, Caleb and I will have a whole family to take care of for a week. So I'm looking forward to that, which means a percentage of everything that comes in from this webinar and all my webinars goes to that, which means later on when you invest in yourself, you're also investing in taking care of kids, which is kind of a cool thing. And later on, probably next week sometime, I'll send out a little email about how people can donate to that too. Somebody asked me the other day, well, Jeff, can't you, why do you got to get donations? Can't you, afford to pay for that yourself? And the answer is, of course, I can do that. But they don't want you to. They want you to get donations. They want you to spread the wealth of giving around. So that's what we're doing there. Yeah, this is a brand new course, Marlene. Completely different course than the old Evergreen Traffic Machines 1.0. This is 5.0. It's so changed. We jumped right from 1.0 to 5.0. All right, so quick poll. Are you already a member of the Evergreen Traffic Machine 5.0 community? Okay, going to launch the poll here. You have 4 answers: yes, no, not yet, haven't heard about it yet, and no, I just want to hang out online. So vote now so you can practice for the fall. And we got about 30% of it in, so we'll give a few more seconds, I mean, to do the vote. I love it when people play and answer number 4. I always put a goofy one in for the 4th one. We'll give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the poll. Whoops. Close the poll, and then I'll share the results with you guys. 38% of you already have it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. 23% no, not yet. 15% haven't heard of it. And 23% of you knuckleheads chose number 4 to have fun with me. So where I went to school, that means 62% of you are not yet part of the community. I want every one of you to be in there before the show's over because of what this will do for you. Now, one more question to help me tailor this training just for you guys, right? What's your biggest question about getting consistent, high-quality traffic? What's your biggest question? What's your biggest struggle? Pop that into the chat here. This is not a poll. This is an answer. So in the Q&A, let me know just in a few words what your biggest struggle is. Getting the traffic, says Joan. Yep. I'll show you how to do that. What else, folks? The time it takes, proper order to do things. Yep. We'll cover that. Awesome. Okay. Whether to pay for traffic or not, that's a good one. What's the cheapest, most efficient, fastest way to do it? RJ, I love that. That's exactly what I'm going to show you. The cheapest, most efficient, fastest way to do it. Margaret, good question. Getting people to come back. Donald can sure help you with the content creation end of it. We'll do that, and then in the course too. Marlene, that's a really good point. Sticking with what I've learned and doing the articles well, not just throwing them up. Yeah, a lot of people just throw them up hoping they stick to the wall. What I want to show you today is about doing them well. And then inside the training for Evergreen Traffic Machine 5.0 is a special way to do them that you'll see. All right, so going forward here, here's what we're going to cover today. Grabbing all those questions you have, as well as the ETM mindset. Going forward here, folks, ETM stands for Evergreen Traffic Machines. The number 1 ETM traffic mistake, the number 1 ETM traffic myth, how to keep this simple, right? Evergreen Traffic Machines in 3 steps, and showing you an example demo of mine. And then some bonus training about rules for Evergreen Traffic. Of course, your very next success steps, and like all my events, a whole lot more. So, let's go here. The ETM mindset. Listen, as I was meeting with some of my friends that are still therapists, like I used to be down in Tallahassee, you know, even though they work for themselves, and even though, you know, they get decent fee per hour, it's still work once, get paid, work once, get paid, work once, get paid, work once, get paid. If they don't show up, they don't make money, okay? As opposed to the online internet model, which is work once, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, and get paid some more. Now, the traffic version of that is work once, get traffic, get traffic, get traffic, get traffic, and get traffic some more forever from each of the Evergreen Traffic Machines you create, okay? So each time you create one and get it out there, and the way I'm going to show you how, it brings in traffic and brings in traffic. I want you to adopt that mindset right now, because that's going to help you do a couple of things. That's going to help you understand and get the power of what I'll be sharing with you today. And that's also going to help you go, oh my gosh, I got to get in 5.0 when Jeff offers it because of what it'll allow me to do. So that's the mindset. Biggest mistake I see people make is being inconsistent. Throwing one of these out there, or like Marlene was talking about earlier, throwing something up there, hoping it'll stick, and not being consistent with it. Here's the reality online. This was true way back when I started, when all we had were websites and email. It's even more true now with all this plethora, I love that word, plethora of social media sites and all these different ways you can get your content out there. If you are inconsistent, you are non-existent, okay? If you are inconsistent, you are non-existent. People forget. There's so much to pull people around out there. So you got to be consistent with this and everything else you do. Once you see the results of what this gets you, it'll really help you be consistent. All right. We did the mistake. Here's the myth. And that's that you got to pay for high quality traffic. Donald, how you like that graphic there? Appreciate that one. Folks, I am not against paid traffic. There's traffic that I pay for. It's still 90% of my traffic is free, high quality traffic. It's just knowing how to get it. All right. Now, let's do some math here. If you guys are here with hundreds of people on this webinar, and 90% of my traffic comes from free traffic, that means that at least 90% of you on this webinar came in through free traffic. And let me ask you a question, and give me the answer here in the Q&A. Are you guys high quality folks? Yay or nay? You tell me. Joan says not me. I know I could count on you, Joan. Well, yes, says Margaret. Vicky says yes. See, that's the best way I could demonstrate it to you, is that you can get high quality traffic free. You guys are here, all right? So you don't have to pay for high quality traffic. You can. I recommend that you only pay for traffic once you have a system that takes somebody from prospect to customer repeatedly, okay? And then you can do it, okay? I love it, Margaret. Self-selecting high quality folks. Ooh, I like that. That sounds very professional. Self-selecting high quality folks. I like that. All right, 3 steps to evergreen traffic machines. Step 1, creating a 3-part article. But why 3, Jeff? Okay, it could be 2 or 4 or 5 or 7. For whatever reason, odd numbers seem to work better. Okay, and for demonstration purposes, I'm picking the smallest of them. Okay, you don't want a 1-part article. You could do that with this, but you won't get as much bang for your buck. Okay? You want to do a 3-part article. Now, by 3 parts, here's what I mean. Okay, those of you that have the custom content wizard with the templates know that a lot of them are what I call 3-fers. 3 mistakes, 3 myths, 3 fears, 3 tips, 3 obstacles, 3 advanced tips, 3 questions, all those kind of things. One reason we do those is you're able to deliver a lot in a small amount of space. Okay, you're able to break it up and repurpose it all over the place. And here with our articles for evergreen traffic machines, this sets part 1 sets up part 2. So creating a 3-part article. Okay, so what I want you to think about for purposes of this training is just think about 3, you tell me, you guys want to play with 3 mistakes, 3 fears, or 3 tips? 3 mistakes, 3 fears, or 3 myths? Tell me here in the Q&A. Joan wants fears. Okay, so 3 fears holding people back from accomplishing what they want. Okay, so we'll do the 3 fears. So you're going to think about a topic in your niche. Think about a goal people want to accomplish, and the 3 fears that hold them back. Okay? And you're going to write a piece of content. You're going to list those 3 fears, tell about them a little bit, and then talk about how to get past that fear. So fear 1, how to overcome it. Fear 2, how to overcome it. Fear 3, how to overcome it. All right? Now, that's a nice piece of content to drive traffic. And all by itself, promoted and published in the right places, is going to get you some traffic. Okay? But I like more than some traffic. I like lots of traffic. Okay? I like taking a road trip and looking at my phone when I stop and seeing all the traffic that's come in while I'm doing other things in the other kind of traffic that we don't like. Right? So that's the 3-part article. Now, step number 2 is creating a video for each of those 3 parts. Now, some of you are starting to gulp, and I want to say to you, stop it. Stop gulping. Video is not that hard. Okay? Now, what a lot of people would do, if they took that article to turn it into a video, that 3 fears article, they'd turn that into 1 video. Don't do that. That's automatically 3 videos, more bang for your buck. Okay? So there's lots of ways you can do this. You can do what I call the 4-slide video, just a screen capture video. Slide 1 is your title slide. Slide 2 is your name and the fear. Slide 3 is your saying what to do to get past the fear. And slide 4 is your call to action, what you want them to do next. Okay? That's right. Margaret, stop it, is Bob Newhart. Best darn therapy ever. All right, so again, let's say you're going to take those 3 fears and make 1 video out of each fear. You can do that with 4 slides. Title slide is slide 1. Slide 2 is naming the fear. Slide 3 is naming how to get past the fear, how to conquer the fear. And slide 4 is the call to action. So you're going to do that for each one of these fears. Now, what that gives you is, instead of 1 digital property out there working for you, the article, you now have 3 videos added to it, which equals 4 digital properties out there working for you. Now, I'm going to show you here in a moment how to turn that into 7 digital properties out there working for you. So step 1 is you create a 3-step or 3-tip, in our example here, 3 fear piece of content. Step 2, you create a video for each one of those steps. For our purposes here, is each one of those fears. Now, another really easy way to do videos like this, with the advent of live casts, especially with Facebook Live, you could come on, have a live audience, talk with folks that way, present the 3 different fears and what to do instead, and then take that video and chop it up. Okay? And you have 3 videos that way. Still yet another way to do that, you could do a webinar, the 3 biggest fears about and how to get past them. And you do the 3 biggest fears on the webinar, you teach, and then you repurpose it by chopping it up into 3 separate videos. So there's lots of easy ways now to get these 3 videos. So don't put the roadblock in front of you. Well, it's hard to make 3 videos. No. When you know what to do, you can make them in the 19 minutes we've been on this webinar. Less, for that matter. All right, so you've got 1 article. You've got 3 videos, right? You with me so far? Tell me if you're with me here in the chat, yay or nay. With me so far? 1 article, 3 videos. All right, you guys are with me. I love it. We'll make sure this is getting across here. Step 3, you link the articles and the videos, okay? In other words, at the end or in each article and each set of videos, you reference or give links to the other ones. I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. Goodness, excuse me a second. Thank you. You link to the other ones, and I'm going to show you how in just a second. And so that way, they feed each other, and what was once 4 digital properties, goodness, out there working for you, now can become 7 digital properties out there working for you. In this diagram, what we see is the article over here. 3 ways to cash in with live video from back in March of 2016. Okay? So in this article, I wrote about 3 ways to cash in with live video: Periscope, Blab, and Facebook Live. And then I created a video about each way. What you're seeing here is the Facebook video. And here's how we get from 4 digital properties, an article, and 3 videos, to 7 digital properties. Because what you do, this one was first published in LinkedIn. This article is in LinkedIn Pulse, the best and most amount of traffic you get for your articles nowadays. And then what I create also in LinkedIn, okay? So article in LinkedIn, and then these 3 in LinkedIn are called video articles. One of the beautiful things about LinkedIn, Medium, and Facebook Notes is you can put graphics in there, okay? So, and you can put videos in there. So I create a video article where I talk a little bit about going live on Facebook, and then there's a video in there right within the article that people can watch, right? Now, in the calls to action in this video article, one of them sends people to an opt-in page, okay? This could be a sales page, this could be an opt-in page, this could be anything, okay? Another link in here sends people back to read the entire article. Why? Well, some people will find this first, and when they find out there's more ways to go live, they may come back and read the article, which also has a link here, okay? So it's got a link out to a video, but it's also got a link out to here. So several different ways to get people to my opt-in page and or to my sales page. Now, the other place the videos go is on YouTube, okay? So linking out to YouTube and having just a separate total video, not a video article, but a video on YouTube. Now, in that video, a couple of things happen. They get referred to this opt-in page, right? And they also get referred back to read the entire article. If you look closely down here, it has 1,756 views. That's what was there the last time I did this webinar last week. This week, well, 2 days ago when I was getting ready for this and looking, it had like 2,100 plus views. So this thing just keeps growing and growing and growing because of how connected these are, okay? So here's 1 digital property, 3 digital properties here, and 3 digital properties here. Now, does this article link to all 3 here and all 3 here? No. They alternate between this one, between a video article and a video on YouTube, all right? It's still 7 digital properties out there from 1 piece of content working for me. And that's when I set it up on LinkedIn. When I set it up on medium.com the same way, that's 7 more digital properties, so that's 14. And then I do it on Facebook Notes, 7 more, 21. If you want to be technical, okay, these are used all 3 times, but take away those 6. That's still 15 digital properties out there working for you, okay? Because you're going to do a video article in Medium and in Facebook Notes too, all right? So Tim calls it the traffic collective, with apologies to Star Trek. That's one way to call it. Over in our insider circle, they were calling it Linkorama for a while, and I was playing with different names for this and realized this is an advanced evergreen traffic machine, and so that's why we went from 1.0 to 5.0. So again, you start with creating one 3-part article. It could be 5-part, 2-part, whatever. 3-part article, 3 videos for each part. You turn into a video article, and 3 videos for each part to turn into a video. Okay, all of these connecting each other. And what happens is, one of our students, Sarah Pitts, said, "My goodness, Jeff, you just collect this, you create this web that people find themselves getting into, and then ending up with you." Okay. All right. Yeah, Dawn, you've got what you would do is you've got an article on LinkedIn, 3 video articles on LinkedIn, and 3 videos on YouTube. Then when you did it on Medium, you'd have 1 article on Medium, 3 video articles on Medium, and then use those same 3 YouTube videos, okay? And yes, you can put the same stuff on LinkedIn, Facebook, and on Medium. No issues there at all, okay? So that's our little diagram moving forward here. Here is the bonus stuff that I promised you I'd include. And these are the 4 rules of evergreen traffic. Don't chase after, here's the quote. Don't chase after traffic, discover where the traffic is already going, and get ye in front of it. Then redirect it to your profit pages, okay? Now, from this, we pull the 4 rules. Okay, number 1, don't chase after traffic. The tip of what to do instead is get free traffic. Folks, especially those of you starting out, okay? Dawn says, thanks, Dr. Traffic. I like that title. What you do is when you're first starting out, you go for the free traffic first because there's so much good stuff out there. Build a system that takes somebody from prospect to customer, and then then it makes sense to pay for traffic, right? So that's rule 1. Don't chase after traffic. Rule 2, discover where the traffic is already going. Now, how do you do that? Well, some of these things we know, like some of the bigger social media sites. The tip for discovering where the traffic is already going is Alexa.com. At Alexa.com, you can put in the URL of any website and see what their traffic rank is. Number 1 is the best, that's Google. Number 2 is Facebook. Number 3 is YouTube, and so on. LinkedIn is in the top 10. And so that way you can see where the traffic is already going. You don't have to guess, okay? Which leads us to rule number 3, get ye in front of it, okay? Get your content, get your articles, get your videos, get your stuff in front of where the traffic is already going, okay? The tip is using ETMs, evergreen traffic machines. Can you just put 1 article out there? Sure. Can you just put 1 video out there? Sure. Here's how I look at this stuff. If I take one of my sons and one of the dogs up in the mountains to go fishing, and we're just doing it for fun, 1 line in the water is plenty. Gives buddy some fish to chase when they get to shore and all kinds of stuff, right? However, if we were up there living and we were fishing to eat, I'd want as many lines in the water as I could possibly get, Okay? And since we're all fishing to eat here online, to build our businesses, create a lifestyle, and help people, you want to have as many lines in the water as you can. And that's why we use the ETMs and connect all the pieces together. So you get in front of the traffic. Now, very few people follow these rules. And as we go deeper into each one, okay, less and less people do number 2, less and less people do number 3, and very few people do number 4, which is once you've gotten in front of where the traffic is going, redirect it where you want it to go, which is your profit pages. Profit pages are things like your opt-in page, your sales page, your sign-ups for teleseminars, webinars, live casts, whatever. Okay. And again, the tip is using your ETMs to get more things pointed at that sign-up page. Because when you go back here, just using LinkedIn, okay, that's 7 different properties pointed at my opt-in page. Now, think this through with me, okay? Let's say that you created one of these evergreen traffic machines a week in the way I'm going to show you in the Evergreen Traffic Machine 5.0 course. And you created one a week. And then you repurposed it over onto Medium and over onto Facebook Notes. And conservatively speaking, that would give you 15 different properties pointing at your opt-in page. Okay? Buddy, stop. We're not counting this twice for the same 3 videos that we've created for Medium or for Facebook Notes. So 15. You created one of those a week, okay? And you took off 4 weeks during the year. Somebody do some quick math and tell me what 48 times 15 is. Somebody do that real quick while I'm talking. What's 48 times 15? Because it'll be that many digital properties created a year aimed at an opt-in page, or aimed at a sales page, or aimed at whatever you want it to be. 720, Linda and Joan tell me, okay? So you do this once a week, 48 weeks out of the year, and once you get doing it, it becomes easier and easier and easier. So every year you're adding 720 digital properties aimed at an opt-in page, at a sales page, or wherever you want. Do you think, thank you, Margaret, do you think you might be able to drive some traffic that way? These are all yay or nay in the Q&A questions. Do you think you might be able to drive some traffic that way? Do you think you might be able to build a list that way? And do you think you might be able to make some sales that way? I like all these yeses and yays because you're absolutely right. Yeah, you would build a mighty army of digital properties directed at your stuff, and you'd swamp the heck out of anybody else in your niche while you're doing it. So those are the 4 rules of traffic, our bonuses, bonus material for our training. So another yay or nay in the Q&A, please. Have I delivered? Yay or nay, please, on the promises I made in the beginning. Yes, 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 yay. All right, thank you for the questions, Norm and Marlene. We will definitely get to those. Thank you, Gary, Frederick, Carolyn, Dawn, and more saying I've delivered. As valuable as the paid training? As valuable as something you may have paid somebody else for? Dawn says as always, yes, yes. Okay, good, guys. Always want to make sure I'm delivering. All right, so what we just experienced is one small slice of what it's like to be part of the Evergreen Traffic Machine 5.0 community. It's one small slice of what you're going to get. Now, I gave you a lot. I delivered a lot, okay? Thank you, Kenny. You always do always an amazing job. Keep up the good work. I plan on it. Appreciate that, sir. Okay? There's so much more behind what I showed you, and little intricacies, like when we do Module 1, where I show you how to create evergreen article, there's 97 different things I do to my articles to make them convert the way they do. Okay. Whoops. All right. So you get to do all this while working once and getting traffic, getting traffic, getting traffic with each evergreen traffic machine you create. What I want you to imagine is creating that first one. Okay. And then putting the second one in and the third one in, and they begin to build on each other and grow on each other, and all of a sudden you've got this you can't help but get traffic thing going on as they build upon each other and people find more of them. Because what happens is once people see these really good articles and videos by you, they're always going to want more. Think of it this way: when you pick up a new author, like a couple summers ago, somebody recommended a James Patterson murder mystery to me, and oh my goodness, all of a sudden I wanted to read everything by James Patterson. It's the same with us online. Okay, they want more from us. They want more from you, and they'll find you. Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. Going to do webinar training for each of the modules. You like the brain switched on? She's talking about that graphic right there. There you go. Step-by-step live training. Because you're getting a backstage pass to this, you get to be there live as we create this course. You get to ask and get your questions answered live. Okay. Step-by-step live training to create your unlimited evergreen traffic machines, and I mean unlimited. Okay, Module 1, how to create evergreen articles. How to create those 3-part, 5-part, 7-part articles that set this up and do it in a way that gets people clicking and going to your opt-in pages, your sales pages, watching your videos, and becoming part of your community. Module 2, how to create evergreen videos. I gave you a slice of that today talking about the 4 slide videos, but again, there's many intricacies, many small parts and large parts that make that happen. One, I'll give you a hint about what you say in the description of your video, and YouTube is huge, and how you craft your video articles is huge. Okay? Module 3 is all about what I call how to link the evergreen, and that means how to link up those articles and videos in the right way. I've been testing this, trying different ways, and there is a formula for doing this that is optimal. So Module 3 is all about how to link the evergreen, and all of these modules will include live look over my shoulder videos as I create from scratch an evergreen article, as I create from scratch an evergreen video article, and as I create from scratch an evergreen video. So bonus 1, how to create live ETMs, how to use live casting, which is exploding and where a lot of things are going, folks. Periscope, Blab, Facebook Live, and soon YouTube Connect. How to use those. 2, create live evergreen traffic machines. Yes, Donald, that's correct. And bonus number 2, you get 24/7 access to our Facebook Mastermind group for Evergreen Traffic Machine 5.0. Okay? And the cool thing about this group, okay, in all these Facebook groups, I've gotten to the point where I don't even think I do info products anymore. I create groups or communities around info products. The cool thing about this is that you get to go there anytime, ask a question, get it answered, bounce ideas off of people that are doing the same thing you're doing, share your evergreen traffic machines. Like I love it over in our Live Video Secrets Facebook group when people share their live video replays. You'll do the same thing here with your evergreen traffic machines, and the group helps you make them better. You can ask me questions over there that I'll answer. It's a really cool and powerful place to be. Those of you that are already in some of those groups know that to be true. And then bonus number 3, ETM Evergreen Traffic Machine Editorial Calendar. Okay, so you can plot out and plan out when you're going to do these and the results you're getting from them as well. All right, so you're going to get how to create evergreen articles, how to create evergreen videos, and how to link the evergreen. 3 separate modules, webinar training, each with a $197 value. Comes up to $591, just those 3. And each webinar module comes complete with checklists and look over my shoulder videos. Plus, you're going to get all the bonuses, how to create live ETMs, $197 value. And these next 2 things are really priceless, so I just said $497. The 24/7 brainstorming and masterminding in the private Facebook group, and the ETM Editorial Calendar. Add those together, $1191. Add both of them together. Oh my gosh, what a big number. Don't worry, it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, all the way down to a $197 webinar investment. But wait, as you go to Evergreen Traffic Machines, that link right there, guess what? Going to give you a backstage pass of only $97. Okay? It is going to sell for so much more, and as we get close to launch, it's going to sell for more. Right now, because you're here on the webinar, and you're going to be there with me as we create this thing, you get a backstage pass and get it for only $97 at Evergreen Traffic Machine. You could do either one, machine or machines. Little bonus tip there, folks. Whenever you're buying a domain that's plural, get the singular too. It's worth the investment. So I've typed Evergreen Traffic Machines into the chat, and I'm sending it to you. If some of you will go over there and click on it, make sure. Dawn says, I'm in. Show me the click. There you go, Dawn. There's the click. At evergreentrafficmachines.com. You guys check that out and make sure it's working for me, working for us. Linda, the course is going to start Monday, 7 p.m. Monday. But folks, listen, the way I do my courses, do not let that get in your way if you can't make it live. Thank you, Roz, it works good. You can ask questions in the Facebook group before any module, and I'll answer them on that module. And then after the module, and you watch it, and you come watch the replay, which is up the next day, you can ask questions in the Facebook group. So you're covered. A lot of the courses I take, I'm not there live because I like to do it when I can. Okay, but I mean, if you can make it live, great. If not, we'll still get you covered. Okay. So let's grab some of the cool questions coming in. This is from Norm. No, this one's from Marlene. I love this question. Marlene, I see your LinkedIn post advertised when I go to LinkedIn. How can I get my post to show like that? All right, that's not paid traffic, amazingly, Marlene. You have to get a certain number of views. I think it's currently 500 views to welcome aboard to whoever's behind Elite Marketing Strategies. You have to get a certain number of views. I think it's 500, Marlene, to get them to promote your content like that, which is beautiful, right? And in the course, in Evergreen Traffic Machines 5.0, I show you a secret strategy to really ramp that up and get to those amount of views very, very quickly. All right, so Norm's asking a good question. When we get in front of the traffic and redirect it, do we direct it to one of the articles or to the sales page? Okay, you're talking about that quote and those 4 rules. The way we set up the Evergreen Traffic Machines, Norm, is you're doing both. Like in your videos, welcome aboard to Robert. In your videos, you're going to reference the article, okay, in case somebody wants to read the whole article. And you're going to send people to your opt-in pages or a sales page. You're going to do both. Sending them to something else to look at or read is not going to hurt you because the link is also there in the article. It's going to help you because you're taking people on what I call a social media tour. In that people get to see you in different places, right? And what happens is, I mean, who are you going to Yeah, that's a good goal for you, Marlene. Who are you going to have more confidence in? The person that comes on somewhere or says in an article or a video, "Hi, I'm a great big expert on whatever." Welcome aboard, Diana. Or the person that shows you their expertise, right? Of course, it's going to be the second one. And when you show somebody content on LinkedIn and then you show them a video article, or they're finding a video of yours and now you're showing the article about it, you're communicating at a subconscious level very clearly, I'm an expert on this. This is who I want to learn from. So all of them direct to the opt-in page. All right. Did my order go through, says Dawn. I don't know. Let me go see over here because there's a bunch. What's the name of your company, Don? Because everything's coming in by company names today for some reason. We'll get you in one way or the other. You know that. Oh, you're welcome, Diana. Let's see. I think I've covered all the other questions as we went through. If you have other ones, now's the time to ask as we continue here. Because, oh, good, we're going to do under 51 and done really easily here. Okay, now, 100% guarantee, folks. Use this stuff for 30 days. If it doesn't help you work once, get traffic, let me know. We'll refund your money. I want nothing but happy and raving customers, okay? So, there you go. There's the link, Evergreen Traffic Machines, as always. Again, let's review what you're going to get. Whoops, that's the wrong slide. So let's go back over here to review what you're going to get. How'd that happen? Because they were right before. That's weird. Okay, here's what you're going to get. Yes, even the people that have been doing this a while mess up. So you're going to get 3 training modules: how to create evergreen articles, how to create evergreen videos, and how to link the evergreen. Plus, you're going to get a Get Started Here module and putting it all together module. So really 5 training modules. These 3 right here have a $591 value. And each webinar module comes complete with checklists and look over my shoulder videos. Okay. You're going to get your how to create live ETM bonuses with this new live video cast you can do, right? So you'll be able to do that. You're going to have the Facebook group and the editorial calendar, right? Add those up, $11.91 value, altogether $15.82. And as I said, dropping that to a backstage pass of only $97 at evergreentrafficmachines.com. Okay, so there you go. Go on over. Golly, Jeff, how did this happen? Because it was right on the first one and then wrong on this one. All right, well, anyway, through the magic of internet marketing, there's the right link at evergreentrafficmachines.com. Okay. Dawn, I don't see it yet, but we'll check for it and we'll make sure you're okay. Let's see. And Marlene, yeah, we're going to start the training on Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. And when you go to, when you come on board, let me show you the page first. Well, then don't cooperate with me. That's funny. All right. I'm talking to the computer, not you guys. All right. So, all right. So here we go. Here's the page you go to. And again, it walks you through everything you're going to get, each module, what it's going to do for you. And a few quotes there for you. You guys were calling me Dr. Traffic earlier. Dan Kennedy and Bill Glazer say Jeff Herring has quickly become a living legend of traffic generation. Here's Sparrow Jones that with these ETM templates for traffic building and no longer a chore. It's a joy. One of my students that created one of these and got 50 new opt-ins in 3 days from creating one. And she's working on her next one. Yeah, good call. And then how I make things simple for folks. Okay, good. You're good, Donald. All right. No, they're not the next 3 Mondays at 7 p.m., Diana. The first one's going to be this Monday, and then I want to play with the schedule. I'll let you guys know. Linda, when you come on board, what happens is you come over here to this page, and the first thing you do is you come join the Facebook group, and the second thing you do is you register for Monday's webinar. Okay. Now, of course, I'm going to send out more email and more links to that to make sure everybody's excuse me, taken care of. So, to keep my promise about 51 and done, thank you guys for hanging out with us for this show. Lots of places you can be, and you've chosen to be here, and we always appreciate it. And here's where we want you to do. Go get this stuff at evergreentrafficmachines.com, evergreentrafficmachines.com, and go use this stuff because it flat out works. And guess what, folks? We will catch you next week.